Yes, everybody. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Digital Sports Update. It's the second day of December 2025. As Andre Onana, Manchester United goalkeeper, has officially been dropped from the Afcon Cameroonian squad. It is being confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. Got lots of things to talk about in the world of transfer this morning show. So, but before we get into that, don't forget today is match day in the Premier League. We got massive Premier League futures this midweek. But Manchester United, our darling club, is gonna be up against West Ham on Thursday. Which also we got also some massive positive news. We'll be expecting Ruben Amorim his press conference, which is his press conference ahead of the West Ham game. But Matthias Cunha he's back. It has been confirmed, officially confirmed on his Instagram page. Matthias Cunha confirmed his return. So I'm glad it's also gonna be massive for Manchester United. His involvement is gonna be massive, but could there be in an idea that Matheus Cunha is going to start up a game against West Ham? Do you want to see Matheus Cunha start ahead of Joshua Zexi or Mason Mount? You could let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Get in your comment and let me know, who do you prefer to start? Should Ruben Amorim start with the front of the attacking front of Joshua Zexi and Mason Mount? So join us as we break down this story bit of information. I'm gonna be also be bringing you guys the match review, which is the look ahead game between Manchester United versus West Ham. But the talking point this morning is we are going to be talking about Antonie Semenyo, Andrew Nana, and also Lewis Kelly. So now Lewis Kelly, I keep on getting question. I keep on getting question on Lewis Kelly, whether Lewis Kelly is set to leave Arsenal during this January transfer window. Now, my sources and contact on Lewis Kelly. He is not leaving Arsenal this January. Arsenal are happy with him. Arsenal want him to continue because they see him as an important player in the squad. So, if for the case on the situation of Lewis Kelly, Arsenal are really committed to him. They won't allow him to leave this January transfer window as is at this point of time. Arsenal sees Lewis Kelly as an important player, sees him as the project, as the future project going forward. So in on the situation of Lewis Kelly, Lewis Kelly leaving Arsenal for a new chapter. I think that information, that rumors, it is now. I'm coming outside now to quash it to tell you that Lewis Kelly he is remains and also remain committed to the football club Arsenal. So Lewis Kelly is we don't leave Arsenal this January. Arsenal sees Lewis Kelly as an important player in their project for the short time and also for the future time. So that is for Lewis Kelly. Now, on Andres Onana. Andres Onana, he has officially been dropped from the Afcon squad national team for Cameroon. They have dropped him officially. So it is also quite unfortunate that the Manchester United goalkeeper has been dropped from the Cameroonian national squad. It is being confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. Then Fabrizio Romano also said that Andre Onana will return back to Manchester United this June 2026, not this January, June 2026. So now he said, as for Andre Onana and Manchester United, the situation between Andre Onana and Manchester United, it is over between Manchester United and Andre Onana. Yes, despite Andre Onana is going to return back to the club in June 2026, but the situation Manchester United since see Andre Onana chapter with the club is over. Even when Andre Onana is back to Manchester United, he is also going to look for he's also going to seek a new challenge. The club is also going to look for a way to resolve the issue, the issue between Andrew Onana and the club Manchester United. Now the issue, how they are going to resolve the current situation of Andrew Onana is getting him to seek for a new challenge. So now Manchester United has is fully committed to Senate Lammers, who has been the number one stopper right now, the Belgian talented international goalkeeper. So Manchester United see Senate Lemens as their number one. I think there is no chance for Andrej Onana again. His chapter with Manchester United is totally over. So as is at this point in time, the situation of Andrew Onana and Manchester United is a game over situation. So Andrew Onana, as I said, his story between his chapter between Manchester United and him in this June, whenever he comes back to the club by June 2026, it is over. So now we have now to talk. Let's talk about Antonio Semenyo, the Ghana international. Antonio Semenyo, yes, we know Manchester United love this guy, Bournemouth attacking midfielder. Manchester United love him, but I can guarantee you, according to my sources and my information, Antonio Semenyo with Manchester United. Manchester United are not in active talk to sign Antonio Semenyo. Yes, I told you the release clause relating to Antonio Semenyo. Antonio Semenyo, his release clause will be fully activated starting for when starting from the first 10 days of the January transfer window, which is on the 1st of January to the 10th of January. Antonio Semenyo's his release clause remain actively valid. So, but when the first 10 days of his release clause is not fully activated by any interesting club, means it is Antonio Semenyo will remain at Bournemouth towards the end of June next summer. So Antonio Semenyo, when if he remains if there is no club that comes in within the first 10 days of January to activate his release clause, he remains in Bournemouth. But in 2026 June, Antonio Semenyo's his release clause is going to be officially more lower than the 60 million pounds acting price, active release clause being valid towards the first 10 days in the January transfer window. So his release clause is going to be a bit cheaper, which is according to reports and also my sources, which I was being told that Antonio's Semenyo's release clause towards next summer, June 2026, is going to be lower, cheaper, more than 60 million pounds. My understanding is it will get down to 55 million pounds. So Manchester United actually appreciate the Ghanaian international. They love the Ghanaian international. They are really interested in the Ghanaian international. But Manchester United now top priority to strengthen towards the January transfer window. It is other part of the pitch in the squad, which is the midfield. We know that the midfield, it is of a matter of urgency where Manchester United as a football club wants to really address. So now as for Antonio Semenyo, there is no active talks between Manchester United and Bournemouth or between Manchester United and Antonio Semenyo over a deal for Antonio Semenyo. Likewise, Manchester City and also Liverpool, they are also in the same situation with Manchester United for Antonio Semenyo. Birds come on, crazy things can happen. January is still just by the corner. God just got 3 weeks for the January transfer window to reopen. Anything can change, but I can tell you, Manchester United are not in active talks with Antonio Semenyo. But 2026 for Antonio Semenyo is a team keep an eye with Manchester United for Antonio Semenyo. So that is it for now. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm going to the back to bring you guys the look ahead between Manchester United versus West Ham so that you can get involved, getting your opinion, getting your prediction, getting your correct score. Let's talk about that. Thank you for being a part of this great community, this digital sports update. You could pop a like on the way up before you leave. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new. Have a lovely day anywhere you are in the world, and I will speak with you guys on the next one. Bye for now.